See that fella from the deli? Or the petrol station? No, I'm not that fella that delivers your poppadoms at night either. I was born and raised in England. I came over here about 7 years ago to work. It was an Irish girl kept me here, but things didn't work out. I'm still here because, well, thank you. I'm still here because I just can't be asked moving. You know? Packing, unpacking, wrestling with a new internet connection and being without porn for more than a week. Well, that's just too much. To me and the ex-girlfriend. We started going out about 5 years ago. And after 2 years, we decided to move in together. We were very much in love. And, you know, but very shortly, she kept on asking, you know, when are we get married? When are we going to get married? When are we going to get married? I said, oh, hang on a sec. We just moved in. We can't rush into this sort of thing. This is very serious. So the next week, we were looking for engagement rings. But she went quiet at one moment. I said, look, do you want to get married? And she said, no. Well, I thought, you know, take our time. And then, you know, a few months later, again, she started with the, when I get married, when I get married, when are we going to get married? And I said, okay, so we go to our engagement rings, and we're putting them on, and again, she went quiet. And I asked her, do you want to get married? And she said, oh. Well, I was really confused. You know, it's like someone had taken my brain, put it in a food mixer, and poured it back in again. It's just really confusing times. So we decided to live apart for a few months, and then we met up for coffee one day. And she said, you know what we should do? We should live together again and get married. And I said, fuck off. You can take that food mixer with you. Very, very confusing time. You know, I hated all women, and then it was just European women, and then it was kind of Irish women, and then it was 5'4" blonde women from Kerry. So I went to see my dad. Now, my parents are from the beautiful island of Mauritius. You know, it's in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Yeah. That's great. You're from Mauritius, are you?
No, we've been there.
You've been there? It's a great place, isn't it? Yeah. You love it here now, don't you? You know what real beaches are like now, don't you? Yeah, yeah. Not that shingly stuff you see in Dublin, anyway. So anyway, so, you know, there's my dad in Mauritius, and just for those people who don't know where Mauritius is, and especially the Irish people who've got a very insular sense of geography, it's a little further south of Wexford. All right? Yes. People, when they find out I'm from Mauritius, they kind of say, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And I used to love telling them, you know, well, I'm taking your jobs, I'm buying your houses, and I'm shagging your women. Now it's a case of, I'm looking for work. I'm renting a box room. I'm getting completely head fucked. I'm missing that food mixer. So I asked my dad, I said, Dad, you know, what should I have done? He said, listen, at the first stone, no, you should have packed your bags and gone. He goes, and by the way, I put your names in the laptop here in www.findawife.com and look what you can get. And I was like, Dad, I'm not ready for marriage or anything. He goes, shut up, son. Yes, you are. I want grandchildren. And not the kind that need fake tan. Oh, yeah. You know. And, you know, so I came back and I'm still confused. You know, was it because she was allergic to diamonds? Or, you know, actually, I'm thinking about it, it's the way that you Irish people are punished when you're younger. You know, for example, come here to me till I hit you. How fucked up is that? Well, just think what you're trying to do. You're telling a child to voluntarily, against its natural instinct, to come to a certain point so you can physically abuse it. You don't see the cheetah in the African savannah, right? Going to the baby gazelle, going, hey, Gaza, come over here, I'm going to kill you. No, what you see is the baby gazelle is running, it's diving, it's ducking, it's trying to get away from the cheetah. It knows it's going to die, can't outrun the fucking fastest animal in the world. But that's what it does, because that's the natural order of things, and if you don't do that, you just end up emotionally confused. Come here till I hit you. Come here till I stab you in the heart. Come here till I smash any remaining pieces into fine, painful shards that take years and years to heal. Fucking Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, a day for couples to celebrate romance. Fuck off it is. It's a day to kick single people like me in their teeth. You know, you're walking down the street yesterday and couples holding your hand. He was almost taunting me saying, You're still single, nobody lies to you. You got one Valentine's card, it was from your mom. Just a lonely fuck off. Yeah, so it's actually when I started living with a girl that I realised we really are poles apart, aren't we? You know, the girlfriend came home one day, and you know, I said to her, "Darling, how's your day?" And she said, "Oh, it's fantastic. I went shopping. I went to Oasis and I got this purple top, and found this mini waistcoat. Looking at my size, I went down to research and found a nice long black blazer. And then I went past Debenhams and they had a nice matching buckle belt. What did I hear? Belt." Now, blokes, we do try and understand. We try and understand what women are talking about, but all the time, all I hear is like shoes, curtains. Yeah. But I suppose blokes, you know, we've got our own thing. We've got sport, you know. We've got soccer. We've got rugby, and Ireland have been doing very well, haven't they? You know, yeah. A lot of good cheer. Good. Stops you fucking moaning about the recession. Rugby. Rugby's very different from soccer though, isn't it? Rugby. A guy gets kneed in the face, he gets up, puts his jaw back in and he carries on. Soccer, Ronaldo, slight tap on the ankle, he goes down like a ton of brick, goes, "Oh ref, look what he did! Look what he did, ref, he stuffed me socks, he won't come out with a low temperature wash, not even Persil Ultra, send him off." Rugby was invented by William Ellis, kind of 1800s, you know. I think he wanted to camp up soccer, you know, tighter shorts. All the grunting, the hugging, grabbing each other inside of the thigh, yeah. I always felt that rugby was for red-blooded heterosexual men that didn't realise that they were gay. Yes, so, rugby. Latent homosexuals, no. So there we go, Valentine's Day. Did you know that by rights Dublin should be the most romantic city in the world? Because you have the bones of St. Valentine's actually in the Carmelite Church on Whitechurch. Do you know that? Yeah, not a lot, only a few years. Most part of Dublin people don't know that. There's your sense of history, isn't it? You know? And I reckon it was actually brought over a few years after the invention of rugby. You know, Pope Gregory XVI must have gone to Father John. "Hey, Father John, this is a rugby, yeah? It's not a good with the Old Testament. This is what I'm going to do. You're going to have the bones of St. Valentine's, you're going to go over and bring it to your city, bring it, you know, a little bit more l'amore, make it a little bit more bambinos, eh?" Yeah, Valentine's Day. Well, I'm not bitter, I've actually moved on, you know, I'm going to get engaged to Yashmini from Goa. She's an IT consultant and she likes emeralds. I haven't met her yet, because the emails are pretty good, so thank you, Dad, and thank you all for listening.